What's going on, guys? Fighting Game Select is here. We are back to talk about some more Street Fighter 6. And I am here with iDom because I told him I was going to hit him back up and we was going to talk about this.
Yep.
We're going to talk about how can we make Street Fighter 6 a better game. We're going to start with the casual style. Casually wise, would you say this game can have any tuning that can make it more fun for casuals?
I would probably say the best thing for the casuals that they could add is probably more costumes. I'm very surprised they haven't added any more costumes to this game. I feel like that's kind of like a very glaring issue. Mm-hmm. Like Street Fighter 5 had a lot of costumes, especially Chun-Li, because I think she had like 30 plus costumes or something. But the no costume effect kind of for Street Fighter 6 is very weird. I wonder if they're doing like a thing where they want to release every character get a costume at the same time so characters don't feel left out, and then it's kind of hard to develop a costume for like a Dulcim or a Honda, you know, like the lower played character. So, and then that's kind of like taking away from everyone else. But in my opinion, we definitely need more costumes. I'm tired of looking at my Manon costume too right now.
The glasses ain't cutting it.
Bro, I've been wearing the same costume for like since the game's been out, because I think that was a launch costume too. Yeah, so I've been wearing the same costume since the game's been out.
Content wise, like they didn't push the boundary. You know, like I feel like they hit the boundary and they were like, okay, we hit it, we broke expectations. All right, we're just gonna stay there. I don't feel like they didn't like do the next big thing. You know what I mean? Like
they didn't capitalize on like a lot of the promise that was shown. Like in the beginning it was like, wow, this might be the best fighting game ever made kind of thing, and then it was like, oh my god, this game is so sick. And then it was like, okay, we got all this going, we got everything started, and let's dial it down a bit for some reason, or like let's just stop riding the high horse kind of thing.
They definitely shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with that aspect. I think the biggest thing that they should do, they should make it an incentive for people that want to use Battle Hub that is not using their avatar characters. I feel like there's no reason to be there if you're not doing those things. I think they should make it an incentive to go in there, whether if you want to create a lobby. Like I wish like the lobby modes and everything like that was like inside of the cabs area where you could walk in a player match room, create a match and have people in the battle mode, because I think that's pretty cool to kind of, you walking in, you're like, oh, I see Punk in here, oh, I see iDom in here, yo, this is suck, let me hang out in here so I can play in that arcade. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't have something that like make it feel cool going in there outside of just being in the battle, outside of just using your avatar to fight.
Yeah, they could probably do more with the battle hub. Maybe make like well, I guess, make like a club inside the Battle Hub room and be like, hey, if these players are all here, if everyone wants to kind of just join my little room and like have like, I don't know, like 4 to 8 cabinets in there where like you could play with your friends kind of thing, like a little hangout spot. I kind of get it.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think we're missing that. Now, I want to talk about a little bit as a fan. We should have things that's like team battles. Like I think like team battles like Street Fighter 4 did. I think that would be really, really cool where we do like a 4v4, 5v5. I think stuff like that online would be pretty awesome. Also, you give the incentive to kind of use the Battle Hub and stuff like that. Another thing as a fan too, I think having characters us not knowing characters should not be a staple. So I'm really glad that they changed that, where we kind of got the 4 characters off back. I hope they keep that.
Oh really? Oh, you like that? I actually not a fan of that.
Really?
Yeah, I do like some sort of mystery, because like for this season actually in particular, when they announced it was Bison, Terry, Mai, and Elena, like I already knew 3 out of 4 of those characters I really didn't care about, so I wasn't really like interested. And I find like if it kills the hype and it kills the mystery, like I know there's like a minor little copium to kind of be like, oh man, maybe my character is finally coming back the next season, but for the dream to already be dead at the start of the season kind of feels bad. Yeah,
it's interesting because I'm more like, I'm knowing what I'm paying for, and I'm like, okay, I'm willing. Yeah, I can buy this. I can buy the season pass because I know what I expect. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah, I get that.
That's where I'm looking at right now. Even if a character I don't like, if at least one of the 4 characters, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get the other character just to kind of like, because what we're getting is pretty good. I'm willing to spend rather than willing to spend $80 and like it's all mids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. But I think like I said, with me, it was like, man, Bison's coming back. I don't like Bison at all. I didn't like Bison in 4. I didn't like Bison in 5. I didn't like Bison in 6. So like, as soon as I saw Bison, I was like, well, it looks like it looks like I'm not gonna get anything that I'm gonna care about for the next, like 6 months. And I also just do miss the character reveals at majors kind of thing, because like when they revealed G at Evo, bro, that was one of the coolest things. It was like G and Sagat, I think, that was revealed at Evo. Was so good, and I miss that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think corporate wise, I think has like ever since COVID, they just trying to, everybody's like, we're just gonna do it our own way. And I mean, I don't think anybody was ready for my you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest, like,
Yeah,
I don't think there's,
yeah,
I don't think no one was.
I don't. I'm sorry. I think for like Mai and Terry was good, but even then, I feel like if they released Mai and Terry not during, like, hey, they're all coming out, and kind of like, you know, a random Terry trailer, like, I don't know, like a combo breaker or something, I think that would have been way hyper than like how they did it now. Like I said, it had people speculating online, oh, who's gonna be the next character? Oh man, is it, you know, this silhouette looks like Sagat, maybe Sagat's coming out next, kind of thing. But now it's like, man, I know it's Terry.
Yeah, I actually missed that too. I guess the messed up thing is to say it's like, get rid of season passes, so we don't have to, so we could be surprised, you know?
Yeah, actually, that would make more sense. But I guess it's probably better to bundle it together so you make more money.
Exactly.
From a from a developer standpoint. But I guess like you could leave the season pass hidden, because people will buy something they don't even know what they're getting, because you know people buy mystery boxes all the time.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I think it would be still cool to keep it hidden, but even at the same time, it leaves the surprise of what you're going to get anyway.
Now, as a competitor, what were things that you can change that get better? And we talked a little bit about throw loops and things like that. I am on the boat with like throw loops need to be gone. Something about the inputs, man. Like, I don't know if I'm tripping, dog, and maybe I'm getting old, but like my inputs, bro, like they just don't work like they used to. You know?
I would say, I think if I had to knock it down to 3 things I would change as a competitor, I would say number 1 is throw loops. Throw loops are unfun, so that's easily the number 1 thing I feel like most players will agree with. It's very unfun to deal with, and like it's very unfun to lose to, and I don't even know if the guy who's initiating the throw loop is having fun. Number 2, I would say, I know Tokido talked about this as well, and it's probably one of my biggest gripes with the game too. I don't like when I'm sitting at a range and I'm like, bro, I know you're going to drive rush, so just drive rush at me. Then they drive rush and I still get counter hit because of like the hurt boxes on like drive rush jab or drive rush, you know, JP crouch medium punch or whatever it might be.
Dude,
so
that happened to me so many times, bro. It happened to me today. I get punish countered.
Yeah, I don't like that. They need, like, if I'm like 99.9% sure like this dude's about to drive rush at me because he hasn't done anything else, it shouldn't work. Like, it really shouldn't. If I know your next move before you even do the next move, then I think I should hit you, because that's usually how fighting games work. But I don't know. That's number 2. And number 3, I want more characters kind of like with more diverse play styles, I want to say.
I think what you're saying is, and I talked about this a little bit with somebody else in my previous video, talking to Justin about it, is that there's not a lot of like unique function that the characters have that all stand out.
Yeah, I that's kind of my thing. Like Kimberly, for example. Kimberly's supposed to be the mix-up master, you know, high, low, left, right. Which side is she going to be on? She's supposed to attack for so many different angles. But at the highest level, or even when I watch, like, you know, really good Kimberly players like, you know, Nariku and or Psycho, it's still kind of just boiling down to, like, you know, strike, throw. I'm going to get throw looped into,
stand medium,
you know,
kick.
I guess I'm done. Yeah, kind of the same thing. Yeah. So I want the characters gonna have more like fluff in their kits, kind of like maybe buff their kits more, and maybe nerf a bit of the system mechanics to not have the characters so reliant on it, then try to utilize more of their actual, you know, function, or like how they're being pushed, kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
oh,
It's just unfortunate that everything is minus in the game, and the only way for you to like create pressure is to like drive rush in.
drive rush.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. But yeah, I think the biggest thing I want for competitive is I've been talking about it a lot is an incentive to use level 1. I think a lot of characters level 1s are just not being utilized because it's not a lot of reason to do it outside of get the kill or do it to save your life.
Maybe Mai will have something new because
She
I saw
does.
like she
She
got
does.
like a fire buff.
So
on her level 1.
she gets 5 stocks, and I think that is a fantastic thing. That makes her really cool, and I hope they use that as a forefront example of like implementing that across the board where everybody has like a unique level 1.
Yeah, I think they could do a lot of things with like the level 1s kind of things because like I feel like there's a lot of level 1s that should do more or maybe do less or I mean yeah maybe just like do more, maybe like I don't know, Kimberly reloads all her cans on level 1 hit or something like that.
Yeah, or like Ryu goes into dungeon. Honestly, with that would make the game super fun to play. And I honestly I wouldn't care what character will come because I think with that system and with that mindset, it's only going to get good. It's only going to get better because I know that they will follow suit with that. And I hope. I mean, we're in season 2, and I think season 2 was always never good for any games, for no games.
Yeah, actually, you might be right.
Yeah, season 2 has never been good. It's never been good. Street Fighter 4 season 2 was trash. Which
5 season 2 was trash.
Yeah, 5 season 2. Season 2 of Strive was not good.
Bro, season 2 Dragon Ball made me quit the game.
Season 2
Dragon
Ball.
terrible.
Season 2 was never the good one. So I think now we're gonna get into season 3 and kind of balance itself out. And I'm hoping to God that like we can have fun with the game again. But I mean, I have fun with it, but it's like those little variables, like Tokido said, like I'm sitting here waiting for the dash to come, and it happens, and then I lose for waiting. I lose for trying to fight the thing that I've been waiting for the whole time.
Yeah,
because I know you're gonna.
I knew it was coming, and I still got hit. Yeah, it's the worst feeling. I think it unironically might be one of the worst feelings in SF6. Like you're so confident that it's coming, and you're like, you really just know it's gonna happen, and it happens, and you still get hit by it. It's like, bro, come on, there ain't no way.
I think they should remove the freeze.
No, there was a mod that removed the freeze, and it made the game look much worse.
Did it?
Yeah, it made the game look awful. Yeah, I think if they make the system a bit weaker and the characters' functions a bit strong, I hate using that word function, but if they use the characters' functions a bit stronger, I think the game could be in like a step in the right direction kind of thing.
Exactly, man. And with that being said, do you have any final thoughts?
I hope season 3 for SF6 has more
things to do. Yeah, same.
More interesting stuff that in the game.
More incentives to do things that are the average thing to do.
Yeah, and like the gameplay evolve. I feel like we've been Charmander for a year and a half now. Like we gotta evolve into something else.
We've been some Charmanders, bro. Some characters start off as Charmeleon, but we out here we doing fire. What we doing? Cut, double slash, sand attack, and like what's another?
We got Ember.
We're doing Ember.
I want to do Flamethrower.
Yeah, where's Flamethrower? Where's Fire Blast? Where's Fire Blast?
Yeah.
I feel that. And with that being said, man, thank you so much for being here, bro. Where can they find you?
Follow me, iDom NYC on Twitter and iDom FGC on YouTube as well.
All right, and with that being said, my Ember friends, thank you so much for being here, watching the video, and let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think that can make Street Fighter 6 better? Words matter a lot. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys on the next Fighting Game Select episode.